everybody, and welcome back to Sarah's SoCal Garden. In today's video, if you can tell by the title, I'm doing something a little different, and obviously for the first time, and that is going to be a plant or garden haul, I guess you could say. These are the things that I've purchased from a garden center. I'm really excited for the things that I got because some of the stuff is summer vegetables, and I'm just really excited to start my summer garden, even though it's technically not even spring yet, but it really feels like summer out here. It's about in the 80s and it's really sunny. So sorry if the lighting is really bright. The first thing that I got is something that I learned early in my gardening career, I guess you would say, and that is about vermiculite. And I know that vermiculite, from what I learned, is a type of mineral that basically it retains moisture, and it's really good for seed sowing. So where I was on the farm where I was learning, they use vermiculite in their seed sowing mixture. So I thought I would just purchase my own vermiculite. This is the Star Green horticultural vermiculite, fine grade, excellent for seed starting, helps improve soil aeration and drainage. I went ahead and just picked up a basic watering can. I believe this was about $7, and I picked this up from Lowe's, and I've already used it because last night I fertilized. It holds, I believe, 2 gallons, so I just put my fertilizer in there, fill it up with water. Really like that. And that's plastic, so it should last a really long time. And the next thing I got, it's quite heavy. I guess I'll attempt to pick it up. Drainage rock, if you can see. And I got that. I'm gonna go. That is the rock that we have here on the back, but I wanted to pick up one more bag just to make it look a little bit more even and a little bit more full. And that, I believe, costs $3.33. So the next part of this haul, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the seeds that I got. These seeds are from Fairy Morse, I believe. Fairy Morse, and these are all from Lowe's, and they also carry this brand at Home Depot, I believe, and other garden centers. So I got things that I can start sowing now since it is February 1st. So happy February, gardeners. This is the time, this is the season, the busy season is gonna start. So start sowing things that we need to be sowing, such as eggplants, also known as aubergines, as they would call it in the UK. And I actually tried growing eggplants last summer, and it did not work. The plant that I got, I think it may have had a disease. I was getting flower after flower, and I just wasn't getting any eggplants. So this is the variety Black Beauty, and it says 73 to 83 days to harvest, and it says I can sow this from February to March. It takes around 10 to 12 days to germinate, and it says that each plant will bear about 6 to 12 glossy purple fruits per plant over a long season. And the next thing that I got is a cucumber, and this is a Straight 8 is the variety. And this is like a basic salad cucumber. This has 3 grams inside of here, and it says I can start sowing this from February to June, sow it in full sun, sow 4 to 5 seeds over a 12-inch tall and 2 feet across hill. When 6 inches tall, thin to 3 per hill. This is actually an AAS winner, which means All American Selections winner. Straight cukes have sweet, mild flesh, super choice for salads or for dipping. If picked small, the cukes are good for pickling too. Love cucumbers. The next thing that I got is this, and I'm really excited because I really want to try to grow different varieties of tomatoes this year. And so this one is a yellow pear tomato, and this one seems to be really popular among garden YouTubers that I watch. And it says that I can start sowing this from March to June. And it says attractive salad tomatoes, pear-shaped fruits are 2 inches, lemon yellow and mild flavored. Heavy yielder, bearing fruit in clusters. It may need support. and it says it takes about 7 to 14 days to germinate, 70 to 80 days to harvest. So, and this packet of 300 milligrams is $1.78. One thing I wanted to mention about when you're buying your seeds, you don't always need to go for the fancy packaging. I actually recommend go for the least fanciest packaging because the price is actually going to be cheaper if you go for the more basic packaging of the seeds. Don't go for the fanciest packaging, go for the variety that you really like, and you will actually see a difference in price between packaging like this, that's, you know, that's just regular, you know, paper, and between the plastic, the kind of foil packaging. Those were actually anywhere from 10 to 20 cents higher, and you're basically paying for the more expensive packaging. So I went ahead and went with the cheaper seeds. This is the other variety of tomatoes that are the brandy wines, and I'm really excited for these because I think I've ate these before, but this says 80 to 100 days to harvest, so that's a really long time. So it's great to get these into seed trays now. This was $1.59 for 150 milligrams. And I'll just read you on the back. It says, one of the best of the heirloom vegetables now available, produces really tasty large pink tomatoes, can weigh up to a pound. And this is an indeterminate variety of tomatoes, so that means that indeterminate usually means that the tomatoes will all ripen at different times and they get really, really tall. And so usually tomatoes like this are going to need some type of support. It says that I can start sowing these in my area from March to May, which is great, and it takes about 7 to 10 days to germinate. The next thing that I got is this Texas grano onion. Depending upon the zone that you live in, you will really want to get the onion that suits where you actually live. So for example, I'm in the zone considered short day zone because onions have, I believe it's like, the way that they separate it is like long day, short day, and something in the middle. And so I'm actually growing onions like the Walla Walla onions that they're not actually meant for my region. I didn't know that because I actually just learned about this a couple of days ago when I was flipping through a seed catalog. I get 1.5 grams in here. It says 115 days to harvest, so that's a really long time. And it looks like a really nice yellow onion. And it says I can start sowing them in February, which is great. And 12 to 14 days to germinate. It says under the papery straw colored skin is a large mild flavored white onion for the South and Mid-South, which is where I'm at. Disease resistant short day variety. So when you're buying onions, onion seeds, and any onion bulbs or anything, I recommend to really research what kind of day that you're in. For example, if I was living in Washington, that's actually considered a long day onion that I would need to get. So the Walla Walla onions would do great. But, so now I'm going to give these a try and see if I get any success out of these. The last seed packet that I got, I'm really excited for because I've never grown these myself, but my mom has. She's really experienced in growing these types of flowers, and I am just so excited for these. And these are the Fairy Morris Sunflower Mixed Color Mix. And I just love sunflowers. I heard that sunflowers are great for attracting bees, which is exactly what I want. That's what every gardener should be doing, is not only should we be planting vegetables, but you know, we should also be planting flowers and herbs that are gonna bring in the bees, bring in the pollinators, because that's really important. And it says 75 to 90 days to bloom. And I get about 1 gram in here. This was $1.35 for a 1 gram, which, yeah, to me, I think that's reasonable. Old-fashioned biennials with sweetly scented flowers, combination of pinks, reds, and white. Each stem forms a mini bouquet of small double blooms. Ooh, I didn't know that they were double bloom. It says 14 to 21 days to germinate, and I can start sowing these from March to July, which is great. I'm so excited to grow these, and I hope this will be a good addition to my butterfly garden. Okay, so that is it for this garden haul. I hope that you enjoyed this. This was a little bit different from the average haul where, you know, beauty gurus are hauling makeup and, you know, people are hauling electronics and things like that. So this was my take on a haul, and I usually get seeds probably every couple weeks, so if you guys like this video and you like to see what I buy for my garden, give this video a thumbs up so I know that I can make more of these videos for you guys. And go ahead, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. And leave me any comments or questions down below if you have them. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.